Alright everyone, welcome back. Tiger Wolf here. Today we're playing another episode of Ghost Trick. It's chapter 12, 12:25 a.m. We are trying to figure out how to rescue Camilla. And yeah. Alright. It looks like the kidnappers made a big mistake. The girl in the trunk was Detective Jowd's daughter, Camilla, not the minister's daughter. Yep. When I got back to the Justice Minister's office, things were getting even more out of hand. The devastated man was being grilled by the fiery detective lady. I told Lynn what I found out about the kidnapping, that it wasn't the Justice Minister's daughter who had been abducted. That the kidnappers had been holed up in Camilla's old house, and that they sensed my presence and were already gone. But Camilla! Why do they have Camilla? Her father isn't the stupid old Justice Minister. I think the stupid old part is a little uncalled for. It looks like the kidnappers made a mistake somehow. The poor girl kidnapped for the ransom of her own father's execution? It's just too much. It's a cruel twist of fate, I agree. And then there are those other twists, too. Like the kidnappers winding up and using Camilla's old house as their hideout. No way it could just be a coincidence. And them sensing my presence. They seem to know about the powers of the dead. I just don't understand any of it. I told you before, Detective. I want you to stand back. Who cares about distance at a time like this? Look, Mr. Minister, it wasn't your daughter that was kidnapped. Don't try to pretend you didn't hear what we were saying. How can I believe in you? I'm a realist. Please. If you don't believe what we say, see for yourself. Just call home and... I tried calling 100 times. My wife won't answer. She won't? It's complicated. Oh, why does life have to be such a complicated thing? But if she doesn't answer, doesn't that mean everything's normal? It doesn't prove it. And I'm being watched. I can't have the police go check for me. Besides, if the execution isn't carried out tonight, the hostage will be killed. What difference does it make that it's not my daughter? That's true. He's got a point there. Woo-wee! That's quite a pickle, Mr. Minister. Quite a pickle. Oh no, not this guy. I did not miss you, and I wish you were not here. Inspector Cabanella! Ugh. This guy's such a jerk. I have a little report for you, Mr. Minister. The escaped prisoner has been apprehended. Thought you might like to see him, so here he is. What in the heck is this nonsense? Detective Jowd? Detective Jowd, I'm so sorry, I tried. I know that you're innocent. I just can't prove it. I'm so sorry. Lynn, please don't apologize to me. Ah, the beautiful love between a teacher and a student. It brings a tear to my eye. Ugh, what do you want? Lynn doesn't really know that Jowd is innocent. She just believes it from the bottom of her heart. The execution and the kidnapping are real threats, and time marches on. I'll gather info and see if I can think of something. This all relates back to me somehow, I just know it. What do you want? You knew it, didn't you, Inspector Cabanella? That the execution was tonight. I don't believe I had any obligation to tell you. Ugh. And you're fine with this? I mean, you know as well as I do. Detective Jowd could never have done such a thing. Ugh, this guy. Oh, come on now, baby. I knew no such thing. Huh? I know two things to be true and two things only. One, he was given the death penalty. And two, he tried to escape. What else could I do but haul him in, baby? If that's the case, why did you bring him here? Whatever do you mean, young lady? He escaped from prison, right? So why didn't you just take him back to the prison? I think you only brought him here to brag about your accomplishment? Isn't that right, Inspector? For your own selfish reasons? So were all those rumors about you true? That the only thing you care about is a spotless record? Is that more important to you than saving a friend? Everybody has certain principles they can't go back on, including me. You'll understand that someday. Ugh. That's enough, Lynn. But Detective Jowd! I'm a death row inmate who escaped from prison. This is how it should be. But... Okay. Let's talk to Jeff. So, Mr. Ghost, we meet again. I hear something happened. Something about a kidnapping? Some kidnappers are saying they abducted the Justice Minister's daughter. That's terrible. What's their demand? The carrying out of your execution, tonight. Ha ha ha! I had no idea I was so hated. But the minister doesn't have to worry. I die and it's all over. Very simple. It's not that simple. Why not? Because it isn't really the minister's daughter who got kidnapped. It's Camilla. What? Camilla? I checked it out for myself, I'm positive. No, it can't be! And by the way, Camilla told me something interesting. She said the one who killed her mother 5 years ago was Camilla herself. What? What are you talking about? Don't listen to him! I'm the one who shot her. I'm the one who shot Alma. And when I'm executed tonight, that will be the end of it. Camilla won't have to suffer any more after tonight. For a capable detective, you say some incredibly misguided things. You dying isn't going to end that girl's suffering. It'll just bring her new suffering. The only person's pain that this execution is going to ease is yours. Is it true? What Camilla said? Why don't you tell us what you know? It's been 5 years since then. I stopped thinking about it. I shot Alma. There's no other explanation. That's what I convinced everyone of. Even me. But tonight you showed up and gave me an explanation I never would have thought of before. The powers of the dead, right? That day in that room, powers that I didn't understand were at work. And if that's the case, it clears up all the mysteries. Maybe not all. There are a couple of other people who know about those powers. The kidnappers who abducted Camilla knew about those powers. This is no ordinary kidnapping. It looks like my wife's case isn't coming to an end after all. I'm the only one who thought it was. Detective Jowd. There's still time before dawn, a little anyway. How about you see this case through to the end before you die? To be honest, I still don't understand what happened that day. It was my wife's, Alma's, birthday. We came home from work and she went in first. Why was she home alone? Just saying. She seems too young, but anyway. I looked for the shooter, but there was no one to be found. There was nobody there besides Alma and Camilla, just the two of them. The little lady's mother died right in front of her. Oh my, that's so horrible! Camilla told me about it. She was crying. She said the contraption she made did something it wasn't supposed to. Made an impossible move. An impossible move. Camilla was a quiet little girl, but she was good with her hands. She was a little genius at making elaborate toys and contraptions. There were two very strange points about that contraption. The first was, of course, the firing of that gun. Right, that was an antique gun I'd had on display for years. So it wasn't part of the little lady's original design. Of course it wasn't. It was supposed to be a surprise for her mother's birthday. And the other strange point was the movement of that Cupid. Cupid. That's true. It should have been facing that direction. It was supposed to shoot its arrow without turning around. Party poppers, yes. Somebody made a change to the contraption's design and then manipulated it. I don't know what to say. I didn't have time to think things through then. All I knew was I had to protect Camilla. I made a small adjustment to the scene and turned myself in. What was the adjustment? Probably hiding the gun? Question mark? What kind of adjustment? The gun, of course. Aha. The gun, eh? Come to think of it. I didn't see one when we were there. There was no gun there, just a picture hanging on the wall. Of course not, because I secretly switched the gun out of that frame with the picture. I didn't believe what she told me about her contraption, but one thing was for certain. The gun was still smoking. That gun really did shoot Alma? I hid the gun before I went to the police. You hid it. I put it in a wooden box and gave it to a certain detective. What? You mean... And that detective still thinks it's a music box. So that's what was in the box, huh? I got a different murder weapon ready to give the police, my own pistol. And I did a few other things to make it look good. I won't go into the details. When I was all done, I turned myself in. Wow. Crazy. Detective Jowd, is what you told us just now true? Yes, of course. In that case, there's still time. Still time? Time to solve that case from 5 years ago. You didn't do it, Detective Jowd, and of course little Camilla didn't do it either. So the true perpetrator is still out there, and I'm going to prove it. For Camilla's sake. That sounds wonderful. Finally. Thank you, Detective Jowd. Lynn, where's that music box now? In Temsek Park. Camilla left it there. The gun is important evidence. You better go pick it up. Why are you guys saying this out loud? Just saying? Yes, sir. I'll go right now. Cecil, take care of Detective Jowd. And do something about the kidnapping so we can get the minister on our side. Yet again, I say easy enough for you to say. What's going on? Deal me the deal, Mr. Death Row inmate. A little change in plans. My daughter has been kidnapped. I can't just go off and die without doing something. But you're in our custody, don't forget. Back at the prison, everybody's waiting for you with a special seat just for you. Then I guess we better prove my innocence on the double. On the double, is it? You sound so determined, my old friend. I want to save Camilla in more ways than one, and that's all there is to it. I see, my old friend, in more ways than one. What say you, Mr. Minister? May we have your decision? No decision. Should the execution be carried out tonight as planned? Or should we hold off and wait for this important evidence to come in? The order still stands. Bring the prisoner back immediately and resume its enforcement. Yeah, that's what I thought. As you wish, Your Excellency. Please don't bow down to me. And especially not that low. In that case, can I have one of your boys arrange a prison band to pick him up? The van should take about 10 minutes, I'm guessing. Your escape tonight was brilliant. Will you show me another miracle in these last few minutes of yours, Mr. Death Row inmate? What should we be doing right now? Glad to see Detective Jowd all fired up now, but I feel like I'm under the gun here. Even if Lynn does come through with the proof of Jowd's innocence, it will be meaningless if Jowd or Camilla dies. Got to do something about that kidnapping somehow. Maybe I should ask for some advice from the capable detective here? Yeah, good. Most likely the minister won't stop the execution. Not as long as there's any small chance his daughter is the one who's kidnapped. But she isn't the one, I'm sure of it. Well, it would be great if we could prove that to the minister. Prove it how? I doubt his wife's ever going to answer that phone if we call from here. If we call from here, right, but the telephone works in both directions. What are you saying? What I'm saying is, only family members can solve a family problem. Hey, Mr. Ghost. Yes? I have to admit, I don't like depending on others. But you're the only one who can change the situation. Gee, detective. These past 5 years, Camilla's the only thing that kept me going. I can't go meekly to the chair now. I hate to ask this, but would you mind saving me? I'll try. Key to getting the Justice Minister to stop the execution is his wife and daughter, but is there a way? Nope, he's not talking to me. Nope. Let's go. Try this again. Here we go. Back to the apartment. Ah, she is back in bed. Perfect. Just as I thought. This little girl is safe in her bed. Yep. Murder, execution, jailbreak, betrayal, and now kidnapping. This last link in the long chain of a sad fate lit a fire in Jowd's heart. The chance to turn it all around is right here in this room. I'm getting a strange premonition. Everything that happened so far tonight has related back to me in some way. I bet this mistaken-ridden abduction does too. Alright. Nice. Alright, we did it. Okay. So we've changed things a little bit, but not enough. So, I'm going to end it here, I think. Yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. That was mainly a... well, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to end it here because a lot of the... I feel like the tricks are coming up. So, we'll end it here for now. And then we will get back to it in the next video and see what we can do about getting the minister's daughter to talk to him. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys. Bye!